Today is all about testing. Which is quieter, factory hardtop or Bestop's eTop? We're gonna run 3 tests and we'll find out. All right, we're at our first test location. We're gonna be doing 3 decibel tests, a low speed, a high speed, and we're gonna wrap things up at a car wash. We're gonna have Cam, our camera guy, recording sound on this decibel reader for all 3 tests. As you can see, it's between 60 and 75 decibels ambient noise. We're gonna see what that sounds like out on the road. For all 3 tests today, we're gonna have windows up, radio off, and climate off. Cam, here you go. Getting it right up here to 30 miles an hour. And we'll hold that.
How we do?
It looks like anywhere between 90 and 94 decibels. It's a bit higher than you would have thought, but we're gonna take it out to the highway and see how the high-speed test does. Next is our highway test. We're gonna get it up 65 miles an hour, we'll hold steady, and we'll get our reading. Get it right up to about 65. We'll take our reading. Just wrapped up the highway test. Peak decibels we saw was around 105. It'd be super interesting to see how that compares to the eTop. Next, we gotta head to the car wash. This is the car wash test. It's typically one of the loudest environments you're gonna experience inside the cabin. So we're gonna run it through a cycle and see how it sounds. All right, that was the car wash test. Looks like we might have peaked at 94 decibels. We're gonna head back to the shop and we'll log all the results from today and see how everything looks. All right, that's a wrap on day 1, testing the hardtop. Tomorrow, we're gonna install the eTop, and day 3, we're gonna run it back. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we just wrapped on installing the eTop. We'll be back first thing in the morning to run all the same tests. Morning, it's day 3, and this is the eTop. put it to the test. All right, we're back at the low speed test with the eTop. We're gonna hit 30 miles an hour and we're gonna see how she sounds.
Get it up to 30. And I'll say it does already sound quite a bit quieter with the eTop.
We just got done with the low speed test. It's pretty exciting. We did score a bit quieter than the hardtop on average. It'd be interesting to see what the data actually shows. But next we're heading to the high speed test and we'll see how it does. All right, we just got to our high speed location. We're gonna get this up to 65 miles an hour and hold it, and we'll see how the eTop sounds.
And we're up to speed.
All right, that was the highway test. We were sitting in the mid 90s most of the time, which is a couple decibels quieter than the hardtop the other day. Next up is the car wash test. We're back at the car wash for our final test of the day with the eTop. When possible, we do recommend hand washing for soft tops, but for the sake of this test, we're gonna run it through the same touchless car wash. So we just wrapped up with the car wash test. With the other tests, the eTop was noticeably quieter. This one was a little closer. We're gonna head back to the shop and take a look at the numbers and we'll see which one won out. That's a wrap on sound tests. I'm pretty excited with how the eTop performed compared to the hardtop. You ready to go dive into some data?
Let's do it.
I think seeing the eTop win the low speed test was one of the things that I was most proud of. That's where you spend most of your time in the car, so that's a big win.
Yeah, definitely. Jake and I got up to 65 and we could tell just with our ears, just as with our experience, that the vehicle was quieter. I think that says a lot about the eTop.
So the eTop was a little bit louder in the car wash.
How often do you wash your car though? The on-road tests speak volumes because 99% of the time, that's how you're gonna experience your vehicle and the top.
Yeah, I was really impressed with all the tests, but where the eTop really stood out was both on-road tests.
Yeah, that day-to-day use case, right? That was really our goal, is to show that in the day-to-day use, the eTop is gonna be quieter than a hardtop. And we wanted to be as authentic as possible with our tests and our data.
Yeah, I think this just shows that we need to go back and do more tests with different vehicles, different tops, and really get the word out there that soft tops are just as quiet as hard tops.
Definitely.